of All Angles. I'm Dion Jackson. Hello. And following Sunday's declaration of a third state of emergency for Jamaica, this one in sections of the corporate area, we are focusing on issues related to national security and crime for this edition of All Angles. Now, the third state of emergency, which came into effect midnight Sunday, encompasses sections of the corporate area. This is, of course, in addition to the existing states of emergency in St. James as well as St. Catherine North. So joining us in studio this evening to talk about those issues, we have National Security Minister Dr. Horace Chang, also his opposition counterpart, Fitz Jackson. Gentlemen, thank you both so much for coming in. Really appreciate it.
Right.
And let me start with Fitz Jackson. Mr. Jackson, looking at the latest crime stats, we have murder down about 20% over last year, shootings about 15% down, rape about 16% down, aggravated assault about 13% down. Does this mean that we're now on the right track?
The numbers are going in the right direction, and that is more than welcome. And as I've said repeatedly, this is what we have always wanted, an intervention to stop the rapid increase that we have seen over recent years, accelerated to the second highest last year with 16 at the end of the year, 335 murders in St. James. That was just intolerable. The government has elected to use the most extreme response in the legal arsenal, which is a state of emergency. We had proposed doing alternatively before, such as a task force, properly equipped, etc., etc. But be that as it may, the government has chosen to use the state of emergency. The opposition, long establishing the need for some intervention, gave its support that allowed the state of emergency to come into being.
And it said you can't argue with success, and these figures showing success.
But then while we welcome the success, it cannot be the case that a state of emergency is the only mechanism that a government, whichever government, PNP or JLP, uses to control murders and shootings.